Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. This is another installment, the first installment of 2021, that is, of Around the Point here on YouTube.com. It is me. It is Steve. It is indeed. It's going good. I, again, want to wish you all a happy new year. Hope you all had a fun time celebrating the end of 2020 and saying hello to 2021. It is January 3rd, 2021. It is 10:34 p.m. Eastern Time as we're doing this right now live here on YouTube.com. I want to thank all of you tonight that are tuning in live. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share through social media. You can follow me on the Twitter at HeelSteven. This podcast is also available on all major podcasting platforms like Apple Podcast, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher Radio, Google Podcast, also over at Anchor.fm. So if you want to listen to us on those platforms, they'll be awesome. If you're on Apple Podcasts, give us the 5-star fucking review. It does help out the show in the long run. I want to thank all of you that are tuning in. We have Legendary How, we have Jurgen, we have Big Mike also in the chat, and all of you that are also tuning in right now as we speak. We made it out of 2020, absolutely. And as I mentioned before, I am not alone here. I'm here joined by the big homie himself, all the way in beautiful Sacramento, California, the one, the only, Mr. Dave Sack. Dave, how you been? Dave, do me a solid, bro. If you can put it on your cam, give it a shot, dude. Give it a shot real quick. Okay, see what happens.
I'm not in the best of keys in regards to my looks right now, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay,
he's naked right now. He's fucking naked. For all we know right now.
People probably don't want to see Bill Cosby anymore. So. There we go.
Probably.
How we doing?
We're doing good, bro. We're doing good, man.
Okay, all right. I'm good to go then.
For now. If anything, dude, if shit hits the fan, just audio is good too. But we'll keep you posted on that too. All right.
Okay.
Let me just pause the music right now.
Okay.
Go on.
Wanted to say, not to work you or plug or whatever right off the bat, but big ups to you, man, for helping me out to go into 2021 in the podcast game. You got everything right for me. You pushed my ass into getting into the Twitter, and so I'm on the Twitter and I'm in the podcast game. And so thank you for everything. I'll plug my shit later, but I just had to give big props to the big homie himself, man, the host of Around the Point, HeelSteven, back at you, so thank you for everything that you've done so far. In the anime world, you would be considered a senpai of the podcast game right now. You're my little teacher.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess I am Master Roshi, I guess, in the situation.
Okay.
Or I don't know, King Kai. I don't know, but we'll get there. But anyway, guys, I hope all of you had a wonderful, safe holiday. You did it the right way. Dave, how was your New Year's, by the way, bro? How was your New Year's? What did you do?
Okay.
How did you say fuck you 2020, hello 2021?
I spent it with a girl.
Did you kiss her at the end? Yeah,
I kissed her.
Once it hit zero, did you do the hug around and the?
No, it was just like we spent it at her place, but it was like we couldn't do too much because of the COVID shit. But I came over. We had Joe's Crab Shack. I don't know if you got that over there. It's basically crab feed type stuff. The thing that was like hecka crazy was we were like, oh shit, because it's like it was the first time I did DoorDash a day before. Like I ordered the food online for the next day, and I was like hecka afraid because nobody like I called grocery stores. Everybody was like, no, we don't have a nutcracker or a shell cracker. And my homegirl really wanted to have shellfish. And I was like, I don't have it, you don't have it. And you're putting it on me being the man to be like, I have to go around and like look for the shellfish crack, the utensils to crack open it and stuff. And so I was getting scared and I was like, see, this is why I don't fucking normally buy crab and shit because I don't keep the shit. But it's like at the end of the day, I was like, all right, man, let me just, I'll cave. I went to the store and luckily they had what I needed. They restocked it the very next day, had it good to go with our food. We had food. We watched an old school movie. I don't know if you ever seen, it's a Disney movie, Flight of the Navigator.
I think I don't recall, dude, to be honest with you on that.
Like a kid gets frozen for 8 years or some shit, and like he wakes up and his parents and everybody's older, but like a alien computer like used his brain, like he could communicate with a spaceship, and then he could like fly in it or whatever. It was cool. I watched the whole movie with it, then we watched the ball drop. It was just really weird watching New Year's specials with no one there. It like,
did you watch the one from New York or did you watch the one in
we were going back and forth from New York to there was the New York special and then there was a special in Vegas.
Because in the New York one there was people, believe it or not, they had people actually in Times Square.
A few people. Yeah.
But to my understanding, the people that were there were the first responders, doctors, nurses, and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
everybody
your typical.
Who can already get a freaking vaccine.
Not that bad. I think it's more like, listen, it's more like a thank you, if you will, to the people that, hey, you know what? It's been a tough year, but because of you guys, hey, being the first responders, getting out there and shit, you know, I guess that's what it was really more about. I went to a friend's house.
Okay.
It was more okay. Let me take it back. It's my cousin's friend's house. Okay. It still counts. Yeah. You know, they said I can come, no problem, whatever. I brought with me 2 blunts. I bought a bottle of Jack Daniels. And again, it was cool. Like it wasn't like a big gathering, if you will. Like some of my cousin's friends showed up. Some of her friends, they showed up, what have you. We literally did, believe it or not. We watched on Netflix, believe it or not, Supermarket Sweeps.
Is that that game show?
Yeah, it's a game show from like the 90s. It's a game show from the 90s.
Didn't they just bring that back on ABC? I
think so, but we're talking the old school Supermarket Sweeps that I grew up on.
Okay.
A lot of old head grew up on this shit.
Nice.
The host, she made us wings. Well, let me take it back. She bought wings. She ordered wings for us.
Okay.
So, but for the first time, I had a wing that had guess what was the flavor, if you will, or the. So we had they had mango habanero, honey. They had honey, right? They had some Tabasco on, and guess what they had also, bro? And I never had this before as Parmesan? A wing. No, as a wing.
You
will be completely just like, what the fuck?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I think I might know. Because I fucked with this like peanut butter.
No.
Because those are really good. Like
something you would never consider putting on chicken.
I don't know. Pickle juice.
Juice bro. Wings? No, bro. Old Bay.
Okay, what is it?
Old Bay.
Wait, what? What is that?
So it's a seafood seasoning.
fuck? The only
I said the same thing. It's a seafood seasoning over here, right? They use it more on steamed crab, steamed shrimp. They use Old Bay a lot. If you're trying to steam shrimp, stuff like that. So, and I had it. It may be because I was stoned already.
Mm-hmm.
It hit the palate like, oh my god, it's not bad. But the one thing that she did make was a pasta salad, which is fine, like whatever.
Does your family, like outside of New Year's Eve, does your family do anything special for New Year's Day, like make a big feast or anything?
Well, every year before COVID happened, right? For New Year's Eve we go to my aunt's house.
Right.
Right. We go to my aunt's house and we celebrate there, right? There's food and all that shit. But to be honest, though, for my family, like my mom and dad, if you will, right? For us, New Year's like, it's whatever. You can do what you want on New Year's.
Okay.
And I know there's a lot of folks that celebrate New Year's with the family, and it's like, a thing where you have to. For my family, like mom and dad, that is, right? Mm-hmm. It's whatever. Do what you want to do.
Okay. I just didn't know if there was like any cooking traditions for New Year's.
Not really, dude. Just people just order. So, Dave, you don't even know what Old Bay is?
I really don't know what Old Bay is. The last
Old Bay. Okay, so Old Bay is a seafood seasoning that you use when you steam shrimp or crabs.
Oh, so it's kind of like a jambalaya seasoning.
I tell you what, dude. I'll send you a photo once the show goes off the air. How about that?
Okay. All right, no problem.
But yeah, I had that on the wing. But that's basically New Year's for us, though, right? So we're doing all this stuff, and I'm in the zone, bro. I'm in the zone. I'm watching all this stuff. We do also like a drinking game, like Power Hour. I don't know if you know what that is, bro. Power Hour.
We drink for an hour.
Yeah, every 60 seconds you take a shot.
Oh shit!
Every 60 seconds you take a shot.
I can't play that then.
And I strongly advise you guys never ever mix weed and alcohol. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. So
especially if you're gonna drive home.
No, I didn't drive home. I didn't take my car.
Okay.
Next thing I know, bro, I'm out of it. I'm asleep. I'm on the couch. I'm like Arnold's grandpa, dude. Man, I'm like the grandpa from the Rugrats. It was the beginning. Like, he just
the very beginning. He's knocked out on the couch.
Exactly. That was me, bro. That was me. And then I got home. Right. I got home around 4:30ish, 5 in the morning almost, right?
Yeah.
My mom's asleep, my grandma's asleep, right? Reminiscing back to my high school days when I would come into the house without them even knowing and shit, right? But now I'm 30, so there's that. So I lay in bed, and I know for a fact, bro, I'm not going to work today. Fuck all this shit. I am not going to work. I had to be at work at 3 p.m. I'm like, I'm not going. Fuck all this shit. So I decided to literally at that moment binge watch the entire 3rd season of Cobra Kai.
Oh, you want to just get right into that, huh? Okay.
I mean, let's get into it.
Do you want to do spoilers or leave it up to the imagination of our listeners?
Listen, I don't know how many of the listeners even watch Cobra Kai, because believe it or not, there's those who don't even watch it. Like my cousin, that I did New Year's with, she doesn't watch Cobra Kai. It's not really her kind of thing. She's into Tobro.
Cobra? Oh yeah. Oh, you know what?
She's into shit like To.
I am guilty. I have watched the Tobro before. It sounds weird as fuck, but it's like I like to call it the dark side of YouTube. Sometimes you just start
she's into shit like that. I guess so. On Friday, I went to her house for dinner, right?
Yeah. While eating.
No. We're watching Ink Master. Okay. All of us were watching Ink Master and shit. So whatever. Mm-hmm. So Mike's in the group chat. Like, no spoilers. I'm on episode 8. Stop.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Mike, you're almost there, bro. You're almost there. Okay.
Yo, the next episode. That's the one. Oh fuck. That's where it gets it. Yeah.
Mike, you're almost there. But I'm just saying, bro. Shit about to hit the fan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's gonna hit the fan. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We'll talk about the season without giving any spoilers. How about that?
Okay. We're gonna be fair. We're gonna be fair for Mike. This is for
Mike.
You, Mike.
Will be fair. For Mike will be fair. For those, believe it or not, listen, bro. Not everyone binge watches the season.
I'm on like I said before the show. I'm on my second airing of this, but I'm watching it with my dad. It's his first time seeing it, and we're only watching because he's older. He doesn't like to watch binge. He doesn't binge stuff, so we can only do 2 episodes a day. An hour, and so I'm like, all right. Even though I get they set it up where once the episode ends, they're like, yo, we want you watching that next episode. They really know how to build it up really good, and I respect that. I'll throw this out there real quick about the show. Did you like that, unlike the last 2 seasons, they actually had a recap episode? Because I started up a new membership of Netflix. For some weird reason, when I signed up for Netflix, mine was automatically in Portuguese. That's weird as fuck. I had to change all that, but when I went to season 3, there was actually a 30-second recap episode thing of everything that happened so far. Did you see that or no?
I did. It's a previously. I get it. I think that was cool to bring everyone back up to speed in case you don't remember. Because let's be fair, I think there's a lot of people out there who watches a season, and when it's over, they don't go back to it. All right, I watched it, I'm done. Cool, it is what it is. Let me know when the next season comes out. For example, what I watch on Netflix, and I love this shit because my boy put me onto this. F is for Family. It's an animated show. Bill Barr does it, right? It's very
adult animated.
It's like something you would see on Adult Swim, put it that way. And for me, it's hilarious as shit. It's just so fucking hilarious. That being said, they already did 3 seasons, and they're doing a season 4 down the road, right? But after I watch a season, I don't go back and watch it until the next season comes out. I'm one of those people. So it's cool that in season 3 on Cobra Kai they did that, the catch you up to speed type of shit. Mm-hmm. That being said, I thought overall this was a very good season. I thought this was up to par with season 1 and 2. I thought it was cool that in season 3 they told you the story of Kreese.
That was very necessary.
So you can understand why he is not there. You can understand why a lot of these people that were in the Vietnam War are in reality not there in the head either.
Hey, you know what? You should really... This happened in the 90s. I want to say around 92, 93. And you can find it for free on YouTube. Look up the movie Shoot Fighter, Fight to the Death. And what's crazy about that movie, it has William Zabka in it as one of the stars. And the villain is the guy who plays John Kreese. And I swear to God, at the time, before there was a Cobra Kai, that was taking the John Kreese character up to, at that time, I thought that was taking it up to 100. But then when Cobra Kai happened, I was like, nah, man, you just solidified your, John Kreese is worse than the character Lee in Shoot Fighter. Because that movie was about fighting, organized underground fighting to the death. This shit was even though nobody has killed anybody yet, somehow they made it worse not killing people than actually organizing death fights. I don't know how you could say that, well, nobody's dead yet, but I'm just this guy has organized basically terrorism within a community. I don't. He's fucking crazy, and I don't like everything that goes on that he does with these kids. I'm just like, how do like it's almost funny because it's just like nobody sees how like everybody just comes off as they're slow. And I understand kids are kids, but it's just like he's a chess player. He's a chess player in a room full of idiots who play checkers. Like in season 2, by the 3rd episode, I was like, all right, man, this guy's telling you right away that what his end goal is, and like nobody was paying attention. And then at the end of season 3, he gets it. You know exactly what.
We talking about Kreese? Talking about Kreese, right?
Yeah, because in season 2, he straight up told Johnny what needs to happen and what he wants. And, like, even without Johnny, he pulled it off.
You got his school back. You got his dojo back.
That's not his end game, though. You know what? I'm trying to be clean here.
Elaborate.
See, if I say it, then Mike's gonna get mad at me, man. Like,
all right, throw me hints. I know.
Yeah, now you know. Now you know. Like, because it's just like with he needs that top guy. That's it.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was important though. You gave us the story of John Kreese, why he is the way that he is, what the fuck he saw during the war.
He had to lie about some shit, like when he came back, because he wasn't the trainer. Unless they're going to continue with flashbacks in the next season.
They might, because they probably will. I thought that was cool. I thought it was cool to see, again, here's fucking Miguel trying to walk again.
Did you ever see that Bruce Lee movie?
Which, like Water?
It wasn't. No, it was like a retelling of his life. Like, so he wasn't in it.
I did not.
Okay, so there was a movie they made. I think it was in the 90s, where it was a retelling of his life, and they had someone play him, and he had an exhibition fight with somebody, and like during the fight, like somebody like they beat Bruce Lee and like they crippled him, and so for a while he couldn't walk, and like his wife or his future wife was the only person who'd be by his side, and so like you actually see during the time him in the hospital like rehabbing, but he's not rehabbing with doctors. The only person you really see him rehabbing with to learn how to walk again is his girlfriend, and it's like that's what goes on in the show reminds me of that. As soon as I remember I'm gonna have to look up the name of the movie and then I'll shoot it to you. But it was a good movie to like if you're a big Bruce Lee fan.
No problem. What I like too is that here's Daniel LaRusso again going through bullshit again. With his car dealership, with the Cobras, him going to Japan, and him reconnecting with the girl and the other dude in the fight. I thought that was pretty cool too.
I was happy about all that. It's crazy because it's like we all spent over a year waiting for this, and so many rumors were going around predicting what was going to happen after season 2. I honestly thought this fool was about to get divorced. His wife was like, after season 2 and what happened, she was like, no more fucking karate. This is like you're having a midlife crisis or some shit. I'm done. Our job is like, our business is going under and stuff like that. You're not here. We lost the guy Anoush. Like he left during season 2 to go work for that dude Tom, and so. Like, all that happened, and it's just crazy because it's like Miguel was only out for 2 weeks. he was only in a coma for 2 weeks, and it's like during so it took 2 weeks for Daniel's wife to just calm down. Like she calmed down to the point where she's not gonna leave this guy, and I'm just like, I was like in shock about that, because for me, I mean, like, I'm not a woman, you know, but it's like if I'm in a relationship and someone's being this crazy about something that's affecting my household, but isn't like really trying to resolve, like they want to resolve that issue even though it's costing the household, then like I'm like, yo, we need to break for a while or something, you know, and that didn't happen. But it was cool. She came around. She was a ride or die, you know, and I mean, like, and then eventually she had to see for herself just how fucked up this shit is.
Yeah.
You know, like, more power to her. We could say this because Mike's well past it. She had every right to slap Kreese.
Mm-hmm.
And we could even talk about that because that's in the previews, like,
yeah,
like the trailer. So
that was
every right.
She did, absolutely.
But that fool was like I said, he's a chess player, man. The moment that happened, he was like, I'm a file restraining order.
Yep, and he did, and it worked. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But what we do know now is at the same time, again, I'll tell you the story of everybody, too. Like, everyone that was part of Cobra Kai, the Miyagi-Do kids and all that shit. Here's fucking Jesse's kid, Robbie.
Yeah.
Who got...
You might end up spoiling it.
Not that I'm spoiling. I just think, again, hey, he went to jail, right? He served his time.
Juvie.
Well, yeah, juvie. Yeah, went to fucking juvie. And again, you saw everyone's story all in this season. Mm-hmm. I want to believe, though, season 4, I think, is the end. In my honest opinion. This is where it ends.
Yeah, well, it should be, because the All Valley tournament, they got it back. He's on episode 8. That's when they do it. This is their last year to do it. Like, because I think everybody was just turning 17/18. So this is the last tournament for these kids.
Yeah.
You know, so I think this is the last one. Anything after that, you're going into adulthood. It's like what, like, do you really want to get to that point where it's like one of these kids is gonna, like, say, okay, well, we're graduating now. Do you really want to have one of these kids be like, okay, I'm gonna stay here and become a teacher, like, for a dojo? Because
yeah, that'll probably be Hawk. Can we, if we were to pick without Hawk, come on, that has to be Hawk.
Hawk stays with karate.
I mean, but at the same time, I think it's cool enough. But let's be real about it, though. And I mean to come off like a fucked up person when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
But how far does karate take you, though? Because let's be honest here, man.
Unless you're dead serious about it.
Let's be honest, though. If I bring you a Division I All-American Greco-Roman, a Division I All-American wrestler,
yeah,
and if he takes you down and mounts you, I'm sorry, it's over.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
But that being said, though, I enjoyed season 3. Dave, without spoiling, what did you like? What was your favorite part, I guess?
I loved. I guess it would be episode 4 and 5. So the Okinawa trip, like Daniel back in Japan. I loved the recap. The fact that it was a 2-parter basically. I really liked that, the nostalgia pop, because I do like the Karate Kid films. I spent like the last 2 weeks of the year watching those films and the Cobra Kai series and stuff. So I was hyping myself up for this. It's tough because it's like, I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy anything that the kids produced or whatever. I think the one episode I really liked the most, besides that, was the one where Miguel's foot starts to work.
Yeah.
Because it was like he's giving up, but Johnny's showing he's not going to give up on him. And it's just like what he does for him, it really works out. And it's just like, and then it's like, dude, because it's like they wanted to go one way medically in regards to his recovery, but like John, it's just funny because Johnny's not like he's like still locked in. He's slowly coming out of the 80s, so he's not really used to. I mean, for God's sakes, the guy he tried to trade in his computer because it ran out of juice. And like he didn't know about plugging it in. Like that's how slow he is with the times. But it's like even though he's that slow with the times, he knows about willpower. He knows about the fact that like in order for something, like he knows about an individual's inner strength and knowing that like you can get better just by like being like if you're in the right mood. Like if there's some positivity there, if you're just having a good time, then things could work out a lot better than just the regular medical process of recovery. And it did. You know, it was a really good feel-good moment. This was by far the darker season. I kind of like that. I think the one thing that I was really, really interested in was they basically gave that girl Sam PTSD.
Yeah, they did.
They did, because like, I mean, it's crazy. The one person who's been training martial arts all their life basically ends up with it. You know, it's like the one who would have all the knowledge and stuff is now the one scared to death. And I was just like, wow. But yeah, without getting into spoilers, that's pretty much all I can really say about it. You know.
Yeah, but like I said,
I'll throw out one last question.
Sure, what?
So this is without spoiling or whatever, but we know there's a tournament coming in the next season. Who is your pick to win the tournament?
I'm about to say Miguel. I have to go. I'm going with Miguel here. I think Miguel retains his championship. And again, it's a good story. Hey, here's a kid who we all thought was going to die. Mm-hmm. Here's a kid who we thought would never walk again. And he comes back and he wins the whole shit again. What you think, bro?
Yeah.
What you think?
Okay. Depending on if they want to go, if it depends on if they want to go seasons past, if they want to go after season 4, like if they keep going, then it's going to end at season 4. Then it has to be Miguel. If they go, I'm going to say it's nobody we expect. Like I'm going to say it's like some random dojo win. You know, I say that is because like it shows that like even though the tournament is even around to clear the air. This shit has already hit the fan. It's too serious. It's gang warfare, basically. And it's just like, I don't see, like, I could basically see both sides, like, constant injuries, constant disqualifications. Like there's just too much heat in the air. I don't see it, like, I don't see people fighting them, even though they should.
Maybe that little kid got thrown out. That flew through the window.
Hey, there's a cat.
He threw him over the window.
Yo,
shit!
I would love that to be like a Vine or a meme or something.
That should be the new. That should be a meme, yo. Shame on you, fucks who didn't make that into a fucking. Anyway. Let's move on. Let's move on here, okay? Because there's a lot to get into. There's a lot to get into this week. I know in a couple of hours is Wrestlekingdom. What happened? What happened?
No, I just had to close my door.
Okay.
Nothing. I was just stepping away from the camera for a second.
Okay. Wrestlekingdom 15th in a couple of hours. Happy New Year, Andre Corbeil. I want to give at this moment a shout out to everyone that's actually going to be doing all-nighters for all 2 nights of Wrestlekingdom. I don't know how the fuck you guys do it. You guys are the MVPs, I guess. But more importantly, though, shout outs to those that are doing it and that are going straight to work or going to school right after.
Ooh.
Those motherfuckers are the MVP, if you will.
Yeah.
That's my take on that. If you will.
Oh, man. Do you have the card?
I have it here. Okay, I'm going to be honest with everyone, okay? And you can call me bad wrestling fan, all the fuck you want. I really don't care. I have not watched one lick of New Japan throughout the entire year. I've not. And it's not because I didn't want to and shit. It's just the fact that I've been busy, bro.
What was your last big New Japan match?
Dave, if you want, you can take your cam off, dude. Because you're lagging a little bit.
That's fair.
All right? Turn your cam off if you want. Turn your cam off. If you like. You there, Dave?
Oh, okay.
Turn your cam off.
Yeah, it's off.
There you go. Much better now. I think the audio was lagging a little bit, if you will. So anyway, where was I here? Say that again, dude.
Okay.
Say that again. What were you saying again? What was your question again?
You have the card, right?
Yeah, I have the card here. I have the card here right now.
You have the card for Wrestlekingdom.
Yes, I have the card here, Dave. I have the card here. Yes, Dave, I have the card here. Fuck. I know. There's a lag, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You there, Dave?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. Okay. So I have the card right here. It's 2 nights of Wrestlekingdom, by the way. Hold up, Dave. Let me call you back, all right? Let me call you back. I'm going to call him back right now. And hopefully this shit works again. I hope this works again. Hopefully this does work. We're going to call Dave again because this shit was lagging, all right? This happens. This happens a lot. But to answer this question, I do have... And Dave, you're there. All right, you're there. I got you now. I got you.
Okay.
So, yes, I do have... No cam on. No cam. All right? No cam.
Okay.
So I do have the cards right here of Wrestlekingdom. It's a 2-night show. Now, I was saying earlier, dude, I don't want to come off like the fucked up wrestling fan, okay? But I have not watched that much lick of New Japan this year. Or 2020, if you will. I have not. The last thing that I really watched, like hard body, I guess if you say, was Naito winning the G1. My bad. Kota Ibushi winning the G1. That's the last thing that I saw. I guess even before that was Naito beating Evil to get his 2 titles back.
The last thing I saw was Evil joining Bullet Club.
Well, there you go. There you go, Dave. So there's, and again, I'm honest about it. And again, it's part of life. It's part of being an adult. It's part of. But again, I want to give a shout out to all.
There's just so much wrestling on all our plates.
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes too much wrestling is not good. And let me just say this right now. Again, shout outs to everyone that's going to stay up all night. I know it starts at 1:30 in the morning, what have you. They're going to stay up and watch the show. Shout outs to those that are going to stay up and then go to work or go to school, what have you. Because, again, everyone's in school now. You're in the computer, if you will, right? Well, you kind of get the idea, right? So, again, to those people, shout out. You guys are the MVPs. Also, a shout out to everyone that's going to brag about being a New Japan fan, but this is the only show of the year they watch. That's it. Now, it's been brought to my attention that in Japan, through one of my sources that I have that lives in Japan, apparently there's a possibility that there might not be any fans in the Tokyo Dome.
Ooh.
Has a lot to do with apparently they're thinking, the government in Japan is thinking about shutting down Japan in big events. Even though my source said he doesn't think it will affect, but who knows? Worst case scenario, no fans. And yes, there has been a major spike of COVID-19 in Japan.
I'm okay with that, though.
I'm okay with it, but at the same time, bro, can you imagine, okay, if you are one of these people that bought a ticket to go to the Tokyo Dome? Because again, they're allowing limited fans, right?
Yeah,
and if I'm someone that lives in the States or in Canada or any part of the world, and I'm planning to go to Japan for this event, right? And then this happens. Are you watching porn, bro?
No. That was my dog.
I was about to say,
that was
bro.
The dog, bro.
Oh.
No, heck no.
I'm going to find out.
Dog cries because he can't get up on the bed.
Let me find out, Dave. They watch porn. Porn man. Porn man Dave. Porn man Sack.
No, I'll prove it.
I'm trolling you, bro.
Hold on. Pop on for a second.
You don't gotta prove
it. Say hi.
You don't gotta prove anything, bro. Come on.
There he is. Oh, dude. Happy New Year from one of the dogs.
I don't see it, but okay. But it's okay, dude. I believe you.
Okay.
I believe you. So, I'm looking at this card, and yes, bro, this is 2 nights at the Tokyo Dome. 2 nights, January 4th and January 5th. I think this is the new norm now, which is fine. It's fine. Okay. So again, I'm just gonna go through the matches. I'm not really gonna pick a prediction or a winner, if you will. Okay. So we have the New Japan Rambo, which is the 22-man. I guess it's like over the top rope rumble. I think to determine who will challenge. Who will chat? No, but I guess the winner is who will. Okay, so it's a 22-man New Japan Rambo to determine who will challenge for the provisional King of Pro Wrestling 2021 trophy on night 2.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're doing.
I didn't know there was an actual trophy now, but I knew about that match before.
So I guess it's the 4 guys that are left are going to challenge to determine the king. It's a trophy though. You know who won it during the summer?
Who?
Toru Yano.
Really?
Yeah, he beat Okada for it. Yes. So there's that. I don't know. Again, it should be a whatever match. We have Hiromu Takahashi, who won Best of Super Juniors, versus El Fantasmo, who won the Super J Cup. And the winner, whoever wins this, will go on to challenge, I want to say, on night 2, Taji Ishimori for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. That should be a fun match. I'm going to go with Takahashi on this one.
Yeah.
From there, we go on to... What happened? What happened, Dave?
No, I was just saying, all right.
All right, cool,
I was just saying, all right.
All right, awesome. From there, we go to the Dangerous Techers of Tai Chi and Zack Sabre Jr. defending the IWGP Tag Team Championships versus JOD of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. JOD, as far as I recall, they have not won the Tokyo Dome. So I think it's time you throw them a bone.
They're still the tag champs.
Well, no, the tag champs right now are...
They just want...
Well, the tag champs right now are Tai Chi and Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, okay. But they won World Tag League, right?
Yeah, God won World Tag League, so there's that.
Okay.
So from there we go on to Kenta defending the IWGP United States Championship Challenge Rights Certificate, which is the briefcase that he won. He was supposed to face Jon Moxley, but again, Tony Khan not allowing Moxley to travel to Japan. So now it's going to be Kenta defending the briefcase against Satoshi Kojima. Yeah.
You know, just a quick one-off moment. It's weird because of how things are with the travel issues, but do you think New Japan needs to, like, are you comfortable with this briefcase thing just to be extended until it's fixed, or do you think at some point they need to pull a cruiserweight thing that NXT is doing out there?
I think, to my understanding, the U.S. title is going to be a U.S. thing only. When they debuted.
Okay.
But back in 2017, 2018, I think it was, when they debuted. It was going to be for the U.S. only. They're going to use it more in Ring of Honor when Kenny won it, right? And
yeah,
that was to my understanding. Now, yes, Jon Moxley's the U.S. champion. There's a match they got to do. And again, Tony Khan is now allowing Moxley to travel to Japan. Which I understand, bro. I understand, bro. Again, this is a whole pandemic. Could they have done Moxley and Kenta in the U.S. In LA when they were doing these empty arena shows in LA? Yeah, absolutely. They could have done it. But at the same time, but at the same time though, Moxley was at the time of the AEW World Champion. So how would that make them look? Hey, if Kenta beats the AEW World Champion.
You know what I would do?
Pull the plug.
If New Japan really has some type of working arrangement, to a degree, if they have a working relationship with AEW, and I know there's the travel issues, what I would do for the time being until it's fixed, I would try to squeeze out some title defenses, and this is only if they end up with maybe even just a YouTube deal. If the road, what are they calling it? The Road Dungeon that's going to open up, because they're Dustin, and I don't know if it's just Dustin or if Cody's helping too, but they're about to open their training facility.
They have one already. The Nightmare Factory.
Yeah, the Nightmare Factory. That's what I meant. The Nightmare Factory.
That's what QT wants. I think that's supposed to be their AEW's take on the Performance Center.
Yeah. But I don't. That could be. It could simply just be that, like a Performance Center or their power plant, if you will. But I mean, if they actually had like a minor league thing, because like FCW used to air on certain cable networks.
Yeah, but dude, they're not. But dude, we're talking about New Japan here, in the sense of. Okay, we're going to have our U.S. champion, Jon Moxley, defend his title in some fucking rinky-dink warehouse or power facility. Not happening. And I'm pretty sure if you're New Japan, you want that belt defended in a New Japan ring, not in an AEW ring and shit like that. I think honestly, bro. New Japan should just fucking, you know what? New Japan needs to realize that, bro, this ain't happening, bro. Either they strip Moxley of the belt right now and get this over with, because how long do you plan on dragging this shit on for?
It's one of two things. You need either New Japan either strips Moxley and just debunks the belt, or they need to finally do like just because of the pandemic, they need to just internationally be like, okay, we're going to open a dojo in the States. Like they need to, because it's like they have bro. They
have a dojo in the States.
They do?
In California.
Okay.
In LA.
Like they just need like even. like even if it was just an hour, then if there was an hour on YouTube of New Japan USA, that would be it. That's all you need. Just
they've had, but dude, they've had it though. They've had New Japan in the U.S.
No, I know they've aired it on TV. I'm just saying if there was strictly
even during this pandemic, they ran shows in the U.S. with no fans in the building.
Like they ran them, or were they televised though?
They ran these shows. I guess it's a New Japan World or something like that. But they did run shows with no fans in the building.
Because all I'm saying is, if they had a brand strictly aimed towards the U.S., New Japan USA.
That's what I'm trying to, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So what they did was they used all the talent that could have fly to Japan on these U.S. shows. So God was used on this shit. Kenta was used on the show. Who else? Jay White was used on these shows. Jeff Cobb, to name you a few. But I get what you mean, though. And again, at this point in Junction, we'll see what happens. But let's move on. Okay. We have Hiroshi Tanahashi, the Ace, versus the Great Okan. He's a member of the Empire, which is a faction ran by. I want
to talk about that. What do you think of that group, the new group in town?
It's another group. It's just another group. You have Chaos that's still doing their thing. You still have Bullet Club. You still have LIJ. You have Zuki Goon, and now you have the Empire. This is another group. That's all it is. It's just another fucking group. I think it's cool that Ospreay's standing out on his own now. He's running his own group. So there's that too. So yeah, Tanahashi and Great Okan. Let's be honest here. If you're Tanahashi, this is a downgrade. This is a fucking downgrade. Think about it, bro. Last year's Wrestlekingdom, he's wrestling Jericho.
Yeah.
The year before that, he wrestled Kenny Omega. The year before that, he wrestled Tetsuya Naito. No, wait, right. No, he did not. The year before that, he wrestled Jay White, which was a downgrade too. And the year before that, he lost to fucking Naito. So, and now here he is now wrestling the Great Okan.
What are you gonna say? It's doing the honors. It's doing the honors a little bit. That's all. It's just
likely he is.
It's just picking your moment, because it's just like for a certain amount of time. You have if you go on this win streak for multiple years, and he's been wrestling for I don't know how long, because I'm not a big New Japan fan, but long enough to be considered its company's ace. And it's just after prior to the Undertaker's retirement and before the streak ended and shit, you knew come WrestleMania there was the streak, and so it's just nobody wanted to see it end, and so but it's that was the one time when him winning mattered, but it's just it didn't mean when he was in the early 2000s and in the mid 2000s and stuff, when he was really in his prime, he still knew when to lose, and because he was doing the honors for younger people like Edge or whatever. And so it's just for Tanahashi, I just look at it like that. It's knowing when is the right time to lose and when is the right time to win. This is a situation where, it's someone even younger. It's it's a newer face that needs to become established. And so could this be a situation where that person does that person really need to win? Because in all honesty, Tanahashi, even if he loses, he's okay. This isn't a situation where
I don't think he's gonna lose. I think it's a new guy they're trying to establish. I'm sure Tanahashi will make him look like $1 million, but I don't see him losing this match. Moving on here, we have Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay. Now, early this week, Okada did an interview with ESPN. I think it was Sports Illustrated, There you go. Sports to promote Wrestle Kingdom. And he talked about how he wants to do this. He has an idea. Because again, you know, you got to think about this. 2020 was a difficult year for everyone in the wrestling world, right?
Right.
An idea that he's pitching is he wants to do a giant super show.
Oh my God.
That's going to feature that will feature, hear me out here, New Japan, AEW, WWE, and AAA and CMLL. Just throw out there some ideas.
I mean, to book the shit.
I mean, listen, on paper, hey, listen, and again, listen, you know how fans are, dude. Fans can dream all the fuck they want, right? On paper, it's cool, awesome, but execution-wise, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like, even if it was possible, who, like, how do they fairly book this?
I have no clue.
That's all. How do you fairly book this? Because I mean, like, if you overbook it in favor of one company, then you know that that company's winning came because they were in more control of the whole show. You know, so it's just like you don't almost have to like, fuck. If you got all these companies involved, you might as well say, easy enough to say, hey, you know what? We're going to do this giant super show. Ring of Honor, you're not involved, but you get to book it. Here's the talent roster that you get to choose from.
I mean, again, it's his idea, but we'll see. I know. So there's that. I mean, I'm sure it'd be a fun little match. Hey, Ospreay turned on Okada, turned on Chaos. He has his own group now. I'm pretty sure there's a match that Ospreay will have to win. I don't see him losing this match.
He needs it. If he loses, then his group means shit. And I hate saying that because, like, I love Jeff Cobb.
Yeah. So then, from there, we move on to the main event of night one. Tetsuya Naito defending both his belts, the IWGP World Championship and Intercontinental Championship versus Kota Ibushi. Now, let me just give you guys a quick little memory, little up to speed, if you will. Kota Ibushi did win the G1. He did. However, he lost to Jay White, and in the process, lost his briefcase, if you will. So,
second year in a row, right?
Say that again, dude. Say that again, Dave. Dave, say that again.
Then how does he get this?
No, dude, you cut off. Say that whole thing again that you were saying. Bro, say that again, dude. Your audio's coming in like shit right now. What?
How does Bushi have this match Jay White?
So the thing is, when
Bushi have this match if he lost to Jay White?
So I'll get there. So
shit.
You're good now, dude. Just my advice. Okay.
How does Ibushi have the match?
Okay, so I'm gonna get there. So when Ibushi won the G1, until Wrestle Kingdom, he had to defend his briefcase, right? The right to challenge Naito, and he lost to Jay White. But because Wrestle Kingdom was a 2-night show, and everyone knew this already, Naito requested that on night one, he faces Kota Ibushi. Because he did win the G1, if you will. So he wants to honor the fact that Kota did win the G1, so he'll face him in night one. And on night two, Jay White faces the winner of either Kota Ibushi or Tetsuya Naito. So let this sink in, bro. Jay White. Some people like him. Some people hate him, right? Depends where you stand on him, right? What side of the fence you stand on, if you will. He's going to main event Wrestle Kingdom. Who the fuck would have known? I've seen it all now. I have seen it all. Yes, I've seen it all. Are you there, Dave? Are you there? Dude, his audio is shit right now. His fucking audio is shit. Dude, your audio is shit right now, dude. Let me call you back. I'm gonna just call him back. And that should just fix things right now. I hope it fixes things right now. I hope it does. And hopefully he picks up the phone. So where was I here? So that was the thing too. So regarding that though, the idea that Jay White is gonna fucking close out Tokyo Dome the next night, that's crazy. That is crazy as it is, bro. Pick up Dave. Anyway. Let's go on to night 2, if you will. Night 2, we have I'm calling you, bro. I'm calling you. I'm calling you, bro. Where was I here? Where was I? So now we go on to night 2. We go on to night 2 of Tokyo Dome. And hopefully Dave picks up. Hopefully he picks up. Bro, I'm calling you. Why are you calling me right now, dude? I'm calling you, bro. All right, listen, I'm going to apologize to everyone for the technical difficulties that we're having right now. It happens. No one's perfect. By no means at all. I am back. Dave might be back. I have no fucking clue right now. My head hurts, okay? My fucking head hurts. But I got someone to join for the time being. All the way from Detroit, Big Mike from Big Mike. I keep calling you Big Mike, Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show. I can't help it, bro.
I know. I'm sorry. I should have never quit. I'm gonna get back on it though. It's gonna happen sooner than later. The summer.
So we have Big Mike back again for the meantime, tagging in right now for Dave until I guess Dave comes back and gets his internet shit going. But I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. Anyway, bro. I hope you're doing good. I hope your New Year's has been well, and I hope you're welcoming 2021 with joy and prosperity and all that stuff, bro.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was a good day.
Anyway. So let's get into this real quick. We're about to wrap this up anyway, too. Let's get into this Wrestlekingdom. We're talking about night one. Again, I said this earlier. Shout out to everyone who's going to be staying up all night. Shout out to everyone that's going to be staying up all night, then going straight to work, going straight to school the next morning and shit. But we'll see. Anyway, night two, there's 2 dark matches from the Stardom promotion. It is what it is. I don't really follow Stardom like that, so I'm not going to pretend like I do, if you will. I'm not. Sorry, not happening. We have the Fatal 4-Way to determine the Provisional King of Pro Wrestling 2021 trophy. We'll see who wins that one. We have Suzuki-gun of El Desperado and Kaminaro versus 1 or 8 of Taguchi and Master Wato for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. That should be a fun little match. We have Shingo Takagi versus Jeff Cobb for the Never Openweight. That should be a fucking fun match. We have Evil versus Sonata. Yeah, Mike, the same Evil that was the double champ at one time during 2020.
I feel like that was such a bad decision.
Hey, man. From there, we have Taiji Ishimori defending his IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship versus the winner of Hiromu Takahashi and El Fantasmo. I think it'll be Takahashi, but we'll see what happens with that. And then we have the main event of night 2. The winner of Tetsuya Naito or Kota Ibushi versus Chase's favorite, Jay White. That's right, Mike. Jay White has come a long way, bro.
Yeah.
Jay White has come a long way.
It's like, what can you do at this point?
He has come a long way, bro.
Yeah.
I'm proud of Jay White. You know what, bro? He grew on me. I ain't gonna lie to you. He grew
on me a little bit. He hasn't grown me enough to buy a t-shirt, but he grew on me.
Anyway, so that's Wrestlekingdom again, bro. If you guys are gonna stay up all night, feel free to. How reviews will go, I'll be honest with you guys, I have no clue. I work tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Like I told you in the group chat, man, I'm off Friday and Saturday. If you want to do it those days, man, I'm all set. I'll probably watch night 1 tomorrow after work, and then night 2.
What I'm gonna try to do, probably try to watch part of night 1 tonight. I'm not saying watch the whole thing because
I can't stay up and watch that. It's just
here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. I'm 30 years old now. My body does not function like it did. I want to say almost 5 years ago or so, like it did back in my early mid-20s, or I would stay up all night like it's nothing. We ain't there no more, bro. Body's getting old. So there's that. But if we can, yeah, we could do that. Well, we'll see what happens. But we could probably do that though.
Yeah. I'm all for it. Friday or Saturday, any day, anytime. I'm off those days. So whatever you want to do.
We could probably do an extra. We'll see. We'll keep you posted.
Now, I can pull all nighter those days. So.
We'll see about that. Anyway, moving on. We're about to wrap this up anyway. So I know you watched Dynamite like I did on Wednesday.
I couldn't watch it. I'm sorry.
You didn't watch it, dude?
I watched the beginning and I was like, I can't sit through it. I'm gonna be a wreck.
Oh, dude. Oh, come on, bruh. I watched it. I'm not gonna do a review. I'm not gonna sit here and break down every single fucking match. I'm not doing that. Last Wednesday night, it was not about this fucking war that people claim that there is on the internet. It was not about that.
Dude, that was half the reason why I didn't want to watch it, because what I saw was disgusting.
Listen, dude. Well, I'll get to that too. I'll get to that. But last Wednesday night was not about a war. It was not about ratings. It was not about demographic numbers. No matter what side of the fence you stand on. It was about paying respects to Brodie Lee. Yes, could WWE done a better job on last Monday on Raw? Absolutely. Absolutely. I know people were mad on Monday. Oh, how, like 20 minutes into the show, people were already mad on Monday night. How did they only put a graphic up? Like, bruh, it's been 20 minutes. Give it time.
Yeah. That whole comparing with WWE is like, oh, is that all you're gonna do? Is just a graphic? Dude, the day of, they put up video tributes the day it happened.
Exactly.
On their YouTube channel. It's not like they didn't care.
Exactly, but that's the thing. Fans, again, they want so much and shit. And you already knew Dynamite was going to deliver with their tribute show.
They're supposed to. They're the company that had him last.
Exactly. So you knew they're gonna hit a home run. And they did. And they fucking did. I will say this right now, bro. I will say this right now. I personally thought that, and again, I don't know how you want to view this or not, but I personally felt like, yo, out of all the tribute shows that I've seen, this is probably the best one.
That's saying a lot.
That says a lot, bro. Coming from AEW.
That says a lot.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest, too, bro. This past Wednesday, dude, I cried, bro. I cried on Wednesday. I cried.
That's what I didn't want to do. That's why I didn't watch it.
Bro, the show got to me, bro. The show got to me.
When I saw Eric Rowan or Eric Redbeard, whatever they want to call him now,
with the
sign on Twitter, I was like, I'm glad I'm not watching, because I would have cried.
Nah, dude,
I would have cried.
But I cried, dude. You know what really hit me, dude? The referee from AEW, Bryce. I think Bryce Ripsburg. If I'm butchering the name, I apologize. Okay, but you know the small referee, the short one, right?
Yeah.
He talked about he literally in his speech broke down in tears. And he talked about how if there was a Mount Rushmore of wrestling dads, Brodie Lee would be on it. That's what really hit me. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
And again, you know, last Wednesday was not about a fucking war. It wasn't.
No, it was not.
And when I hear people talk about this shit, oh, this war, this and that, shut the fuck up. It wasn't about it. And I'm happy that Brian Alvarez did not post the rating. You know he does it on Thursday afternoon, he'll go on Twitter and he'll post, NXT, this amount of viewers. AEW, this amount of viewers. I'm happy that it wasn't that on Thursday afternoon.
And you know what? People were waiting for it. If you look at his recent post that day, people was like, where's the rating? It's like, why do you want to know?
Exactly, on a tribute show.
All right.
On a fucking, and everyone, bro, and I'm happy that everyone from the Dark Order got the rub.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't have to win. Everyone had to win, but hey, they did. And I think everyone from the Dark Order got the pinfall win.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
The question is, though, people want to know: do we now disband the Dark Order? I don't think you do.
No, you just slowly get a new leader.
But do you really though get a new leader?
I mean, it's got to be slow. It's got to be like a month build or a month and a half, 2 months. Somebody has to.
At the same time, though, what really also broke my heart, though, bro, is the kid, dude. His 8-year-old son, dude, Brodie Jr., bro.
Yeah, Brodie Jr., yeah, -1.
-1, yeah. That kid, bro, I feel bad for it because, again, bro, he lost his father the day after Christmas.
Right.
I feel bad for the other son, Nolan, who I think is 4 years old as well. I feel bad for the wife who has to now be a widow, raise her 2 kids by herself.
Yeah.
I thought AEW did a good job putting a smile on that kid's face, yo. Because you can tell, and again, I know you didn't watch the show, but to anyone that watched the show, you knew that kid was having a fun time, bro. For the limited time that it was. Yes, he lost his father, but they did their best to put a smile on that kid's face.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I cried, dude. The last time I cried was when Eddie died. On the Eddie Guerrero tribute show.
Yeah.
But again, I enjoyed it, bro. I enjoyed it. And you know what? I wasn't going to talk about this, but this is the one thing that got me mad, bro. This is the one shit that got me pissed off on Wednesday. And I think you know where I'm going with this.
Probably.
So on Wednesday afternoon, I'm getting a haircut. I'm at the bar. I'm literally in the chair getting my haircut. And I go on Twitter. Because again, when I'm getting a haircut, dude, I go through my phone. I go through social media as I'm getting my haircut.
All right.
That's just me. And I'm on Twitter and I see a tweet. Now, I'm not going to say this person's name. I'm not. He knows who he is, but I'm not going to say his name because I'm still disappointed in this person. If you know what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, okay, just keep going.
So, this is what he tweeted out. This person tweeted out literally in the afternoon time. Yeah. A quote, some people out there don't know a company capitalizing on a tragedy for monetary and social gains when they see it or choose not to see it. Right at AEW. Now listen, he was mad. This person was mad that he didn't garner a reaction at first.
All right.
So what does he do after? He goes on Twitter. He tweets out, yeah, AEW using death to pop a rating. What's next? What's NXT using? Oh, yeah, just really good wrestling.
Is this whatchamacallit?
Yes.
SP?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
And listen, bro, the fact that he tweeted that out, and again, I said this to him, bro, I'm not angry at you. I'm just disappointed in you. Because he knows better. He knows better, bro.
Yeah.
That's
even though he doesn't like them at all.
And listen, if you go on his Twitter, bro, listen, he's pro NXT. Listen, that's fine. Listen, that's fine if you're pro NXT. But even if you're an NXT fan, I guarantee there's a lot of NXT fans who don't even think that way either, bro.
No.
That's just dark, bro. That's just the stupid shit to say. And again, to every content creator on here, to every YouTuber, or to that person out there that said in 2020, you know what, in 2021, I want to start a YouTube channel and talk about wrestling. In 2021, I want to launch a podcast where I talk about wrestling. And I know I'm gonna have to do something to get attention, to be cutting edge. That's cool, but what this person did, that is what you don't do.
All right.
That is what you do not do to be cutting edge. And the person got his ass chewed up that day. And rightfully so. Rightfully fucking so. Rightfully so. I just hope that the people that work with him talk some sense into him. I'm talking to you, Guapo, and I'm talking to you, Jake DeMarco. Get some sense into this kid. So there's that. But bro, again, just seeing that tweet, bro, I was just disgusted, dude. Because there's not a wrestling fan that will think that way. I guarantee you, bro, in 2005 when Eddie died, no one said to themselves, that bitter WCW fan, that mad that WCW went out of business, or that TNA fan, right? Didn't say, oh, WWE is trying to pop a rating off the death of Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
In 1999, I guarantee you there was not a WCW fan that said, oh, WWE trying to pop a rating by the death of Owen Hart.
You know what? I actually seen that on Twitter. That's where I thought you were going. I seen somebody say, compare this to Pillman and Owen. It was like, why they're capitalizing off their off a death like Pillman and Owen. I've seen that.
Yeah, but
it's not good.
It's disgusting, though, bro. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then again, we had an interaction on Twitter. He's like, "Oh, it's cool to disagree with me. It's fine. I respect you and all, but bro, again, that's just something you just don't tweet out, though, bro. Because think about this, right? WWE, right, did a video the day Brodie died, right, showing his highlights, whatever.
Right.
You know for a fact WWE monetized that video.
Yeah.
Did you hear anyone complaining about, oh, WWE trying to make a profit off the death of Luke Harper, Brodie Lee, or John Huber? No, you don't hear it. You don't hear that shit. Now, listen, I said it before and I'll say it again. Listen, I'll admit to you, yes, the AEW fan base, not all of them, could be annoying as shit. Hey, Mike, we see it on Twitter every fucking day.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the coin, there's also that annoying NXT fan base. You don't hear them that much, but they're there too.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, let's just want to move on real quick. Rapid fire real quick. On SmackDown this past Friday, Sonya Deville made her return, which is interesting because, hey, the Women's Rumble's coming up. Do you see her winning the Rumble? No, but it'll be cool if they did.
She's not winning.
Something different, if you will.
It'd be different, but, I'm not giving her the Rumble because of what happened.
I mean, the guy's still out there, bro. The fuck?
Yeah, that's disappointment, but hey, it's Florida. What can you do?
Exactly. Also, on Raw, the fucking Randy Orton dude and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
The cliffhanger at the end, bro. The cliffhanger.
When she dumped the gasoline on herself.
The water.
Well, yeah, it's water, but
it was Poland. Nah, bro. That was Poland spring water, bro. That was Fiji water, bro.
Yeah.
That was the hose water from the hose at a Tropicana field. The sprinkler water.
Yeah.
And either thing, I know people didn't like it. People were mad. What the fuck? I thought honestly it was pretty cool. Hey, it's a cliffhanger. What this does, it makes you want to watch next week. Let's be honest here. How many times have you watched Raw? Like, oh man, this is a chore to sit through.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch it live, but I watched the clip. I'm gonna watch tomorrow.
See if they're still in the ring, if they're both still in the fucking ring and he's about to throw the lighter and shit.
Yeah.
From what I've heard too, bro, at the Royal Rumble is gonna be Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton in a Firefly Funhouse match. So
like
remember
how they did
with Cena at WrestleMania? Yeah.
Oh man, that'd
So
be
can you imagine, bro, all the shit with Orton, dude? Can you imagine the shit they're trying to dig up?
Oh man, that'd be great.
The gym bag filled with shit. Burning my light.
Oh my god,
which he hates, by the way. He hates that theme song, by the way.
He hates that theme song.
Yeah,
that's my favorite theme song.
Hey, nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change what.
Oh, that killed my. That just killed my childhood.
Evolution.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Oh no!
Imagine, bro, if they go out. Oh my god, bro, that's gonna be hilarious. That's gonna be fucking. But we'll see. Also, on the SmackDown side, it looks like they're continuing the Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns program. Which, again, I don't mind. Hey, one more match at the Rumble, I don't mind it. But the way I look at this WrestleMania coming up, I predict it's gonna be Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns.
It's gotta be.
It has to be, bro. It has to be.
In the match or or for the title?
For the title.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has the title. Why am I saying in the match? That's
for the title. For the title.
Is that for like Mania or is that at the Rumble?
For Mania. Roman and Bryan.
So you think Bryan is gonna win the
Rumble match? I believe so, bro.
That should happen. You know, that's the backstory. Because you know why? WWE is doing a day of the 2014 Rumble match. Showing the behind the scenes and stuff like that. So that's a clue. So maybe it'll happen.
Yeah, bro. Also, in the news this week, quick little rapid fire real quick. Bad Bunny did a song with Booker T. Booker T, bro. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy.
I can't get with Bad Bunny. I'm sorry.
Why? Cause he dressed in drag?
Yeah, I can't do it, bro.
I get it, bro. I get it, but you know what, dude? Listen, I just think it's pretty cool. Again, think about this, right? Bad Bunny did a song with Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin, now Booker T, dude.
I can't get with it, bro. I'm sorry.
And also the fact that you can't understand what the hell he's saying.
That's not the okay. Yeah, I'll go with that.
And the beat's badass, bro. The beat's badass, but I get what you're saying, bro. That's fine. It is what it is, man.
It's not because he dresses like that. It's just weird. Because if he's not that, then why even do that?
I think he's like pro LGBTQ. And all that stuff.
But there's ways to express
I know.
that
I guess
than doing that.
I guess because if you watch the video, the idea is, hey, if you're a girl, you can dance by yourself. That's the message here. I guess in a way. But anyway, that's for sort of another day. I think that's gonna be it for. Listen, I want to apologize again for the technical difficulties that we had. Okay. We're going to try to work on this, especially on Dave's part as well. Dave, hopefully we can get him back next week, especially for the Wrestlekingdom reviews. We'll see what happens with that as well. But that is the plan. Likely Friday we could do it. I don't see why not. Hopefully by then I'll watch all of Wrestlekingdom.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm not staying up and watching it. I can't do that no more.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. So you can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, bro.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at DetroitGamer313 on Twitter.
And you can follow Dave Sack over on Twitter at DaveSack5. All right. Again, guys, I apologize for the technical issues. No one is perfect. And with that being said, guys, I'm Steve. He's Mike. Also want to thank Dave Sack for tuning in this week as well. We'll be back next week for another installment of Around the Point. Good night, everyone, and hello, 2021.